Today we are continued our antimicrobials. In last lecture we are discussed about the antimicrobials and its mechanism of action. There are three different mechanisms by which antimicrobial produces their effect. Oxidation mechanism, halogenation mechanism and protein precipitation mechanism. We are also discussed the monograph of different drugs, inorganic compounds that produces antimicrobial effect by these three different mechanisms. We have discussed the monograph of hydrogen peroxide and monograph of potassium permanganates which produces their antimicrobial effect by oxidation mechanism. We are also discuss the monograph of chlorinated lime, povidone iodine, which produces their antiseptic or antimicrobial effect by halogenation mechanism. We are also discuss the monographs of the compounds that produces their effect by protein precipitation mechanism like boric acid, borax, silver nitrate, mild silver protein, etc. So remaining monographs we are going to continue. Mercury, yellow mercuric oxide, ammoniated mercury, etc. There also belongs from this protein precipitation category of antimicrobials. We say mercury is a toxic compound, but it possesses antiseptic or antimicrobial effects. That mercury ions particularly when we are applied, so that mercuric ions produces toxic effects over body. If in large quantity we are applied, they are absorbed under skin and deposited, and that also produces harmful or toxic effects. So nowadays, these mercuric compounds not used as topical agents. Nowadays, we are getting the more safe compounds or other more effective antimicrobials. Those produces a good effect without any harmful or toxic effects. So nowadays we are not use mercury or mercuric compounds as an topical agents in any preparation. But in our syllabus, these mercury compounds are given. So definitely we need to study and so on. We are discuss these mercury compounds in short. So first we discuss the monograph of mercury. Monograph of mercury. Now, formula of mercury, that's we are saying Ag. Molecular weight of mercury, that's 200.6. Synonym of mercury, there are two synonyms. First one, that's hydragiram, and second one, according to its appearance, that's we are saying the quick silver. But the most popular and common name of mercury, that is hydragiram. Then preparation. Mercury is prepared by roasting a cinnabar in current of air. Generally, mercury occurs in nature chiefly as the red crystalline sulfide. That's we are seeing the cinnabar. And these red crystalline sulfides, when we are heated, then the sulfides are removed and we are getting mercury with the evaluation of sulfur dioxide. That's cinnabar, sulfide of mercury, mercury sulfide is AgS. Current of hot air or heated air, we are getting your mercury plus sulfur dioxide. So this sulfide of mercury, that's we are saying the cinnabar. It's a red in color, and these cinnabars produces um, mercury. अब mercury आपको पता है, it's in liquid phase, easily divisible liquids, and always occurs in spherical shape. Mercury आपने देखा होगा या आपने कहाँ देखा है mercury? Yes, in thermometers, correct. तो इन थर्मामीटर्स के अंदर मर्क्यूरी होता है. It's highly sensitive to temperature, and that present is always in a bright shining silver white metal liquid at ordinary temperature. This liquid is easily divisible and extremely mobile into spherical globules. अगर आप कभी देखोगे मर्क्यूरी को तो वो आपको जैसे फ्री फ्लोइंग स्फेरिकल ग्लोब्यूल्स में दिखाई देगा and it's look like a silver metals, so we are saying that quicksilver. Now standard, it contains not less than 99.5% of Hg in the given mercury, not less than 99.5% standard. 99.5% of Hg. प्रॉपर्टीज अभी मैंने आपको बताया कि उसकी प्रॉपर्टीज कैसी होती है मर्क्यूरी इज अ ब्राइट शाइनिंग सिल्वर वाइट liquid metal at ordinary temperature. It is easily divisible and extremely mobile into spherical globules. At minus 38.89 degrees Celsius, it forms a white malleable solid. अगर जब टेम्परेचर -38.89 डिग्री सेल्सियस होगा at -38.89 डिग्री सेल्सियस it solidifies. It appears in crystal form. 356.9 degrees Celsius is the boiling point of mercury. कितना 356.9 डिग्री सेल्सियस 356.9 डिग्री सेल्सियस that's boiling point. So its boiling point is very high. So generally we are used in thermometers. It expands rapidly and uniformly when heated. And due to this property, we are used this mercury in thermometers. Solubility, it is insoluble in water, alcohol, and hydrochloric acid. But it is soluble in nitric acid and boiling sulfuric acids. It is easily volatile on heating and its vapors are colorless and it produces harmful effects if we are consumed. Superheated mercury vapor is a good conductor of electricity And when these heated, it are, these are capable to emit the radiations also. The mercury lamps are used in the sterilization of water, public toilets, etc. Then uses, it's commonly used in thermometers. It is used in the treatment of syphilis, sexual transmitted disease. It is also used as an purgative. It is used in the preparation of amalgam, antimicrobials, etc. Then storage. It is volatile, so it is always stored in a tightly closed container in cool place. Mercury can produces harmful effects if we are used continuously for a long period. So avoids the frequent and prolonged contact of mercury with the skin. So that's the in short about the mercury. Now the next compound, that's mercury oxide, that we are saying the yellow mercury oxide. Yellow mercury oxide. That's yellow mercury oxide. That oxygen is increases, so that 16 number increases in the molecular weight. So 216.6 is the molecular weight of yellow mercury oxide. Synonym for yellow mercury oxide, that is yellow precipitate. इसका एक और नाम जो है ये येलो precipitate, that's a nickname of mercury oxide. Standard, according to IP, it contains not less than 99.5% of HU, not less than 99.5% of HGO in the given sample of mercury oxide. Preparation, it is prepared by treating mercury chloride with sodium hydroxide solution that produces a yellow precipitate of mercury oxide with sodium chloride and water. That reaction, HgCl plus twice NaOH. So we are getting this He and this O plus this twice Na plus twice Cl twice NaCl plus remaining these two and one molecule of oxygen is that's yellow of mercury oxide. That's mercury chloride, sodium hydroxide. We are reacted together. We are getting the yellow precipitate of mercury oxide with evaluation of sodium chloride and water. Properties. First state, it occurs to orange amorphous powder. Second, now next property, solubility. It is insoluble in water and alcohol, but soluble in acids. The next property, it is stable in air, but on exposure to light, it forms slowly red oxide. The color of yellow mercury oxide is varies from yellow to orange according to the temperature and difference in the size of particles. The color depending it's mainly due to the increased particle size. When either oxide is heated to red hot, it will decomposes to metallic mercury and oxygen. अगर आपने mercury oxide को heat किया, so that we are getting the pure mercury with the evaluation of oxygen. Then uses, it is used as local antibacterial. It is used in eye infections in 1.0% concentration. But it should be clear during the manufacturing of mercury oxide and its storage, it should not come into contact with metallic surfaces, utensils, and container, except those made of stainless steel, tin, or tin coated material. Because of its destructive action of mercury compounds on metal. The formation of free mercury and the development of small metallic particles may be produces harmful effects over the eyes. So it should be taken great care during the manufacture and while storage. It is also used for the treatment of fungal infection of the skin and infestation of body lysis. Then storage, it should be stored in a well closed container protected from light, and those yellow mercury oxides were used in ophthalmic preparation that should be stored with great cautions. It should never comes in contact with any metallic surfaces other than stainless steel or made up of tin or tin coated material. Incompatibility, it is incompatible with bromides, iodides, and sulfides. So all these are about, in short, mercuric oxide. Now the last compounds belongs from these protein precipitation category. वैसे तो लास्ट नहीं बताएगा बट लास्ट बट वन टू कंपाउंड्स रिमेनिंग in our syllabus mainly included one more compounds, so that also we see. So last but one, ammoniated mercury. Ammoniated mercury. Molecular or chemical formula, that is NH2AgCl. NH2AgCl. Molecular weight, that's 252.1. Now synonyms for ammoniated mercury, that is amino chloride of mercury. Amino chloride of mercury. One more synonym, that is white precipitate. Yellow precipitate we are seeing the mercury oxide, and ammoniated mercury, that's we are seeing the white precipitate. Standard, it contains not less than 98.0% weight by weight of NH2AgCl. Standard, it contains not less than 98% weight by weight of NH2AgCl. Properties, first state, it occurs as a white heavy amorphous powder, odor, odorless, solubility, it is insoluble in water, alcohol, and ether. But it rapidly dissolves in warm hydrochloric acid, nitric acid, and acetic acid. It is slowly decomposed by cold water. It is hydrolyzed by boiling water to form yellow basic compounds of amino mercuric chloride, mercury oxide. The boiling alkalis decomposes it completely. Means if we are reacted with boiling alkali, that's completely decomposes and forms ammonia, mercury oxide, and water, sodium chloride. The reaction is occurs as NH2AgCl plus NaOH, and that's boiled if we are heated that, or boiling sodium hydroxide if we are reacted, then it produces NH3, means ammonia, HgO means mercury oxide with formation of sodium chloride. So that's completely decomposed. That mercury, ammoniated mercury, if we are reacted with boiled sodium hydroxide or alkali. Sodium hydroxide की जगह आप potassium hydroxide लीजिए, we are getting the potassium. Okay. Then next property, it darkens on exposure to light. यानी अगर वो लाइट्स के कांटेक्ट में आता है तो इट बिकम्स darkens, a blackish color may be develops. Use, it is generally used as a mild antiseptic. It is used as a dusting powder. It is also used in the treatment of skin infections caused by fungi, lice, etc. Then storage. अभी आपने प्रॉपर्टीज में सबसे लिखा, it comes in contact with light, it becomes darkens. So definitely we need to protect from light. So Shinodon storage condition, according to that, stored in a well closed container, protected from light. Incompatibility, it is incompatible with alkalis, iodides, sulfurs, etc. Then we see one more compound belongs from this category, that protein precipitate. That's zinc undecyclinate. See, undecyclinate. Cylenate. It's the long chain compounds are complex, forms with zinc metal. The molecular formula of this zinc andecylinate, that CH2CH, CH2, 8 COO twice Z. Molecular weight of zinc andecylinate, that's 431.9. Synonym of this zinc andecylinate, that is zinc undeconate. Zinc undeconate. Another synonym for that, zinc undecyl. One more synonym for that, zinc undecanoate. Zinc undecanoate. Properties: first state, it occurs as a fine white powder, odorless. Solubility, it is practically insoluble in water and in alcohol. Uses, it is used as topical antifungal agent. It is commonly used in the form of dusting powder and ointments. In the treatment of dermatophytosis and tinea captis. Dermatophytosis. Then storage. It is fairly stable, so it should be stored in a well closed containers. So all these are about different protein precipitant compounds. One more compound belongs from this category. That's we are saying the sodium antimony gluconate. That also used as a protein precipitant and included in syllabus. Sodium antimony gluconate. Molecular formula C6H8 C6H8 NaO7 Sb. Molecular weight 336.88. आप 337 भी लिख सकते हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। Synonym antimony sodium gluconate. What is synonym? Antimony sodium gluconate. Then properties. First state, it occurs as a white amorphous powder. White amorphous powder. Odorless, solubility, it is soluble in water but practically insoluble in alcohol and solvent ether. It is unstable, so it should be prepared immediately before use. Then uses, it is used as anticystosomal. It is used as anticystosomal. Generally, it is used as anticystosomal. The spelling of cysto, anticysto, SCH, somal, anticystosomal. So here we are completed our antimicrobials. That's completely. Thank you. In next lecture, we are discuss about the compounds belongs from the next category of topical agents, that is miscellaneous, or that's we are saying the sulfur and its compounds. Okay, thank you. Dear students, all of you prepare the notes of all these different inorganic compounds, and whenever you may join the college, you should submit it. Okay, thank you.